Several things going on this week I literally never thought would ever even be a question or happen. And yet, here we are. We're going to dive into it. I'm Jared Wright. This is The Right Wing. Hit all the buttons down below. Like, follow, subscribe, turn notifications on, and let's get into it.
The Right Wing has been excellent. Jared Wright, Christian nationalist influencer.
So this past week, there's been so many things. I'm like sitting here, I'm reading and I'm doing. I cannot even believe they are actual arguments. I cannot even believe that people believe these things. So many things that I would have never even thought or dreamt would be debated, such as, first and foremost, the SAVE Act. And this is like not even that controversial of a piece of legislation. Hey, you need to have an ID to vote. Whoa, you're racist. Whoa, racist? No, what? How is that racist? Can anybody explain that one to me? Because I'm dying to know, honestly. I'm dying to figure that one out. People have told me that, and I'm thinking, what? Because we want to have an ID to vote? To ensure you're a citizen? Why is that racist? Maybe you should go get an ID if you're, black or Mexican or Somalian. They love the Somalians, by the way. The Somalians come in, they don't have to do anything. They can just get money from the government, act like they're working at daycare. The Indians come in, go get driver's license so they can wreck 18-wheelers all over our highways. So if they can get all these licenses, why can't you? Why is that racist? Matter of fact, it really just unveils the real plan of the Democratic Party, which is we need as many illegal people to vote as possible, to vote illegally as possible. That's our only chance at winning because not that many people are retarded. They don't have enough retarded people to win an election, if we're being honest. Now, that's not saying that I love Trump. Y'all should know I'm very critical of Trump. I really don't like him. He's too liberal for me. People say Trump's a fascist. Trump's a fascist. No, Trump's not fascist enough. We need some better laws from Trump. We need actual mass deportations. We need actual good legislation. We need him to actually put America first. We need him to actually kick Israel to the freaking curb and stop doing their bidding and bending over for Netanyahu. Trump is not a fascist. If you think that, you're one of the mentally retarded people I was speaking about that they don't have enough of to win any elections, honestly. Sorry about it, but you're not very smart. Trump is way too liberal. And this SAVE Act is ridiculous. Hey, you have to be a United States citizen to vote in any matter pertaining to the United States. Okay, for instance, I live in the South. We have a lot of Baptist churches that vote on finances for the church on Sunday night services. Do you know what the restrictions are on voting? You got to be a member of the church. Seems fair enough. You have to be a member and paying money to the church, your tithe, your offering, in order to vote on where the church's money goes. You wouldn't just let a bunch of homeless people come in and start voting on where the money goes, on all of the important things within the church, because they're not a part of the church. If you're illegal, you're not a part of America. Get out. Go back home. I want you deported. I love you. I want you deported. We can love somebody and still want them deported to their home country. And then we'll go share Jesus with you in your home country. We're going to create security here, then we'll go share Jesus with you. So no, you shouldn't be able to vote if you're an illegal citizen. What's wrong with having an ID? Do you not have an ID? Why not? I could not even, stress this enough on how ridiculous it is. Then in other news coming out here of recent, Venezuela has now officially sent their first shipment of oil to Israel. Oh my gosh. Wow. Worldwide peace. We're on the brink of war with Iran on Israel's bidding. Meanwhile, we just invaded Venezuela, kidnapped their leader, and stole not very much oil, and then took control of their nation in a very, non-imperialistic way. I would much rather it be actually imperialistic. This was just about doing Israel's bidding. They don't have the resources to go do it themselves. So old Bibi calls Trump up. It's like, hey, buddy, a little pat on the butt. I need you to go invade Venezuela. Get us some oil, please. Can you get us some oil? The oil? Can you get us some oil? What does a Jew voice sound like when they say oil? Do they say oil or oil? I imagine it's oil. Can you get us some oil? Little Trump. I can't stand Bibi Netanyahu. Synagogue of Satan. And he's at the head of it. He's like lead pastor of the synagogue of Satan. doing anything he can to get his hands on resources around the world so that he can destroy Gaza. Meanwhile, Trump bends over. I mean, honest, that's the only way you can describe it. He is an absolute bad word for Bibi Netanyahu. I'm not gonna say it. I'm trying to maintain my religion here. It's it's appalling, and it's appalling that people aren't waking up to it. It really is. I've been on this for quite a while now. It's appalling that more people aren't waking up. What we have instead is like the low IQ version of anti-Semitism. It's not true, like smart anti-Semitism. And I say anti-Semitism. I know y'all are going to say, "Oh, but it's not really anti-Semitism. It's anti-Zionism." Okay, whatever. I'm against the Jews. How do you like that? Oh, whoa, whoa! Did he say the J word? Yes, I did. Okay, it's created this breed of low IQ anti-Semites who don't actually like take any facts into their opinions. They just start spewing stuff. And so instantly everything's the Jews. Every single thing. Oh my God, I didn't get enough water yesterday. I think the Jews infected my creatine. That's my problem with this. We have to be smart. We have to wake people up tactfully. Give me reasons. Okay, you say it's the Jews. Can you give me specific examples? Can you actually talk to me? Let's talk about the porn industry. Let's talk about things like media in Hollywood. Let's talk about things like AIPAC. Let's talk about things like JFK. You can even bring up 9/11. I'm all for it because I think they did it. But then you start spewing nonsense without examples, without proof. You're just spewing things. And you know what? They might even be in some capacity behind it. They might. But whenever you just start spewing it, most people are looking at you and going, this guy's crazy. And sometimes that's okay. Sometimes a little bit of crazy is okay. But whenever you brand yourself as a full-on extremist, people don't listen to you. You lose credibility. That's my advice for you. I've been in this for a little while. I've talked to a lot of people. I've talked about the Jewish people a lot. Don't go crazy. Maybe go crazy in your head a little bit. Oh my God, they're behind everything. Every Stein, single wits, time, Berg, whatever it is people put on Instagram. I get it. I really do. Trust me. I'm right here with you. But let's just be smart. And that's what the breed is coming up. So meanwhile, Israel still has their bidding. We're about to go with war with Iran. No big surprise. Their, number one goal. They're going to create civil unrest everywhere. They're getting oil from Venezuela. They got the people in Gaza in shambles still. Bibi's still not in jail. Trump still rolls out the motorcade as he, drives through the city. That's still happening in the United States. We still don't have mass deportations. That's appalling to me. We cannot figure out a way to do it for some reason. And it's because Trump doesn't want it, because he's not an actual conservative. He doesn't want mass deportations. Him and all of his friends use the cheap labor. You really think that he wants all the cheap labor gone? Honestly, come on. Come on. He doesn't want that. So yeah, the news has been kind of crazy. It's been appalling. It's annoying. It's annoying to look at the world, to know how to fix it, and to not be able to. Because number one, you have too many people that are too stupid to wake up and see what's happening, whether that's on, like the SAVE Act, or that's on deportations, or that's on Israel. And so when these people won't wake up, and they won't wake up, and you're just sitting here thinking, man, if I just had a way to just make it happen, just snap my fingers, man, I could fix a lot of problems. You really could. The issue is you have to take emotions out to fix those problems and use logical. But too many people are freaking little soy boys or females that have way too much emotion to make logical decisions. But what about their families? Their families are looking for a better life. Okay, do it the right way. That doesn't, give you the right to come here. You got to go back home. It's common sense. But most of America doesn't have that, I suppose. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. But if you're thinking the same thing, man, I'm Jared Wright. This is the right wing. I post these videos all the time, so tune into it. I definitely will see you next time. Hope you have a great day.